Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Tuan-tuan, puan-puan yang dihormati, majlis akan dimulakan tidak berapa lama lagi. Untuk itu, sukacita memohon kerjasama para hadirin sekalian agar dapat memastikan mikrofon tidak diaktifkan bagi mengelakkan sebarang gangguan dan majlis dapat berjalan dengan lancar. Terima kasih. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Tuan-tuan, puan-puan, para peserta SLID yang dihormati, program SLID sesi ketiga akan diteruskan lagi. Bagi memberkati majlis pada petang ini, marilah kita mulakan dengan bacaan Ummul Kitab Al-Fatihah. Amin, amin, ya Rabbal Alamin. Yang berusaha Profesor Madya Dr. Nur Hidawati binti Abdullah dari Fakulti Sastra dan Sains Sosial Universiti Malaya. Yang dihormati Puan Raziah binti Syarudin, mantan Ketua Pustakawan Universiti Teknologi Malaysia selaku moderator program, Barisan Ketua-Ketua Pustakawan Universiti Awam, Barisan Timbalan-Timbalan Ketua Pustakawan Universiti Awam, tuan-tuan, puan-puan, para peserta program yang dihormati. Program SLID sesi ketiga akan diteruskan dengan perkongsian oleh Yang Berusaha Profesor Madya Dr. Nur Hidawati binti Abdullah. Untuk maklumat, program ini akan dikendalikan oleh Puan Nur Raziah binti Syarudin selaku moderator program. Tanpa melengahkan masa, majlis dengan segala hormatnya mempersilakan Puan Nur Raziah binti Syarudin bersama Yang Berusaha Profesor Madya Dr. Nur Hidawati binti Abdullah dengan topik Altmetrics, Alternative Metrics for Measuring Research Impact. Dipersilakan.
Terima kasih pengacara majlis Cik Saifuddin Salim. Yang Berusaha Profesor Madya Dr. Nur Hidawati binti Abdullah, Fakulti Sastra dan Sains Sosial Universiti Malaya, Barisan Ketua-Ketua Pustakawan Universiti Awam, Barisan Timbalan-Timbalan Ketua Pustakawan Universiti Awam, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan peserta program SLID yang dihormati sekalian. Alhamdulillah ya, kita dapat meneruskan program hari ini di sesi yang ketiga bersama penceramah kita Yang Berusaha Profesor Madya Dr. Nur Hidawati Abdullah dengan topik yang menarik, tak kurang menarik ya, lebih kurang. Topiknya adalah rentetan daripada topik pagi tadi, bibliometrik, dan ini adalah cabang kepada bibliometrik iaitu Altmetrics, Alternative Metrics for Measuring Research Impact. Saya rasa ini adalah satu juga topik yang sangat menarik dan kita akan kongsikan petang ini ya. Kita lihat bagaimana ianya akan suplemen kepada matrix yang biasa kita gunakan ya, traditional matrix. Sebelum itu, izinkan saya membacakan sedikit profil penceramah pada petang ini dalam bahasa Inggeris. Dr. Nur Hidawati Abdullah is an associate professor at the Department of Library and Information Science in the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, Universiti Malaya. He is also the Program Coordinator, Master of Library and Information Science from July 2016 to October 2021. She graduated with a Bachelor in Information Technology Science and Management System in 2000 and a Master in Information Technology, Management of Information System in 2003, both from National University of Malaysia. Dr. Nur Hidawati obtained her PhD in 2008 from the University of Strathclyde, Glasgow. Her research interests include digital library, digital literacy, information management, scholarly communication, and also bibliometrics. She is at present the joint editorial board member of the Malaysian Journal of Library and Information Science, indexed in WOS and Scopus, and editorial board member of Public Library Quarterly, which is indexed in Scopus. She is an active author and reviewer of impact sector journals in the area of library and information science. She regularly serves as a scientific committee of international conferences in library and information science. Ya, itu by the profile ringkas ceramah kita pada petang ini ya. Jadi tanpa saya melengahkan masa lagi ya, kita excited ya juga untuk mengetahui lebih lanjut mengenai Altmetrics ini, dan saya dengan hormatnya mempersilakan ya Profesor Madya Dr. Nur Hidawati untuk mengupas topik pada sesi ketiga ini. Dipersilakan Prof.
Okay. Assalamualaikum dan selamat petang semua. Okey, kepada rakan-rakan, sahabat-sahabat daripada IPTA ya, Library IPTA, Perpustakaan IPTA. Saya dimaklumkan 20 IPTA ya tadi. Terima kasih kepada UTHM, Ketua Pustakawan UTHM Puan Syariah, dan juga kepada Puan Norazia selaku moderator. Okey. Terima kasih kerana menjemput saya untuk dalam sesi knowledge sharing on Altmetrics as the alternative metrics for measuring research impact. Ya, alright. Okay. Okay, saya mute, saya stop video. Okay. And try to put it away. Okay. Alright, okay, untuk sesi pada petang ini, okay, overview apa yang akan dibincangkan ataupun akan disampaikan adalah berkenaan dengan pertama sekali definition, okay, ataupun pengenalan berkenaan dengan Altmetrics. Okay, slide saya ni dalam bahasa Inggeris, tapi penyampaiannya akan ada dua language lah ya, bahasa Melayu dan juga bahasa Inggeris ya. Pertama sekali akan dikupaskan berkenaan dengan apa itu Altmetrics, and then kenapa perlunya Altmetrics ataupun why Altmetrics matters, and then how do Altmetrics works, okay, dan Altmetrics, okay, what are the roles of librarians, okay. Okay, these are the things that yang kita akan kupas atau bincangkan berkenaan dengan Altmetrics. Saya juga terpanggil untuk merujuk kembali final remarks yang diberikan oleh Prof. Zul pada tengah hari tadi ya, sesi pagi tadi, berkenaan dengan Altmetrics, berkenaan dengan bibliometrics adalah suatu approach yang berguna, useful approach for measuring some aspect of research outputs, okay. Tetapi ianya tidak boleh cannot be used as a single indicators, yeah, to reflect the research academic output, yeah, dalam breadth and the depth, yeah. So this is where Altmetrics comes in, yeah. Okay, right. Okay, so berkenaan dengan definition of Altmetrics, okay, ianya sebenarnya dipropose, okay, dalam tweet by Jason Prim sejak pada tahun 2010, lebih kurang 11 tahun yang lepas, okay, yang menyatakan bahawa beliau, I like the term article level metrics, which is mainly citation, okay, but it fails to imply diversity of measures, okay, which is measurement here, okay, meliputi diversity measures, maksudnya adalah article level metrics, which is traditional metrics, hanya bergantung kepada citation count, ya, the G's ataupun the calculation ataupun the way it is being done is through citation, ya, citation count. Okay, but likely, okay, I'm liking Altmetrics, which is Altmetrics yang merujuk kepada memberikan diversity ataupun kepelbagaian dalam measurement of research output, ya. Okay, right. So namanya tu adalah Altmetrics, which is referring to alternative metrics, okay, mainly gathered through social media, okay, indicators, yeah, and being used to measure scholarly research impact, okay, yang berdasarkan kepada online activity. Okay, meliputi contohnya social media, Facebook, Twitter, dan also web indicators. Okay, maksudnya contohnya seperti macam blog citation, PowerPoint citation, news citation. Ya, Altmetrics ni adalah indicators untuk non-traditional attention dan juga engagement, ya, dalam digital publish research and scholarship. Ya. Bila kita bercakap tentang Altmetrics, it is basically gathered from social media dan also web. Okay. Dan perkataan Altmetrics sebenarnya merangkumi, ya, juga webometrics, ya, matrix yang digunakan untuk menilai web, ya, dalam penilaian web. Okay. Okay. Okay, bila kita tunjukkan dalam bentuk diagram di sini, ya, okay, academic attention, okay, the traditional methods of doing this is through bibliometrics, yang which is basically based on citation counts. Okay, citation counts and journal impact factors, H index, and number of publication. The base measurement is citation, yeah, citation counts. Tetapi bila kita menggunakan Altmetrics, alternative metrics ataupun Altmetrics, it includes a broader attention or engagement, okay, to the research outputs. Okay. Contohnya, ya, mention in the news reports, references in the policy document, okay, mention in social media, Wikipedia citations, okay, reference management, readers, contohnya Mendeley, dan juga mungkin juga, ya, termasuk juga blog citation. Okay, ini merangkumi, ya, attention to the various research output, okay, as compared to the traditional sources, which is article journals, dan juga mainly article journals dan juga conference paper, ya. Tapi various research output, the one that are non-traditional, contohnya adalah policy, document, news, blog, and social media, yeah, which is not being captured ataupun not being indexed in the citation index databases like WAS and Scopus, yeah, which is being used to understand how research is being received and used by the wider population. Okay, bukan sahaja academic tetapi public that being using the research output as their point of reference. Yeah? Okay. Alright, Altmetrics adalah kuantitatif dan juga kualitatif matrix, ya. Kita katakan kuantitatif tu adalah kerana ia menggunakan counts, ya, berapa banyak likes, berapa banyak tweets, and berapa banyak share. Okay, tapi juga dia ada juga yang kualitatif, reviews, okay, open reviews, particularly contohnya dalam Faculty of 1000, yeah, reviews of or recommendation of certain research output, yeah. Okay, in Altmetrics, okay, the Altmetrics organization or altmetrics.org, okay, has been trying to provide some standard in providing the metric itself. Okay, as you can see from this slide, it has been a usage matrix. Okay, salah satunya, ya, contohnya clicks, views, HTML, PDF downloads, video plays, and library holdings, ya, yang merujuk kepada usage, penggunaan sesuatu resources, ya. Another metric is capture matrix, okay, contohnya bookmarks, okay, favorites, save, readers, and watchers, okay. And mention matrix number 3, okay, contohnya blog post, okay, comments, reviews, Wikipedia links, news media, okay, and also social media metrics like share, okay, tweets, rating, and all, yeah. Okay. berdasarkan kepada altmetrics.org, okay, Altmetrics actually expand our view of what impact looks like, okay, for the research output, yeah, and also of what's making the impact, okay, from whom, in what ways, which country that cover that, for example, yeah. This matters because expression of scholarship are becoming more diverse, okay, right. Okay, now we move into why Altmetrics matter. Okay, okay. Kita tahu yang scholarly research nowadays, yeah, and back from a few years back, okay, it has been moved, okay, from printed to digital scholarship, okay, and the library, especially the organizations, okay, university, IPTA, has not been subscribing to the printed materials anymore, especially journals and some of the books, yeah. Okay, but we have moved to printed to digital materials, digital content, yeah. And the production of output or research output also being more diverse, yeah, which is not only limited to articles, okay, but it has been extended to sharing the website, okay, policy, okay, as the research output or production, okay, patterns and video, and also throughout the research itself, the research conduct itself, researchers are moving towards sharing their data, their research data management plan and the data itself. Yeah, it is not only focusing on the end output of the research, but also from the beginning of the research. Even sometimes the research proposal, okay, also being shared in a database for people to view. Okay. And in doing that, when it comes to showing impacts or measuring the research work, okay, or the research output, yeah, it is not solely limited to citation, okay, because we has been informed, okay, previously and also from this morning session, citation has limitation, some limitation, okay, and citation is confined to certain databases only, yeah. This is why when we talk about looking into the impact of the research, okay, it's not only citation, but also other activities related to the production of the research work and also the output, yeah, where people use, okay, the digital materials and download them from the databases, the institutional repository, okay, and read the articles, okay, the research output, okay, and put it in Mendeley, right, and bookmark the documents, okay, and share the documents with others, yeah. Okay, this is with the development of various tools, okay, in academia and in research. For example, Mendeley, okay, the use of OrcID, okay, and also Facebook, LinkedIn, ResearchGate, and so on. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's have a look at the conventional or traditional research evaluation metrics, which is based on bibliometrics data, which is citation, okay, on the journal article level. Yeah. Okay. The problem with citation, it is inadequate because of it only represents one type of impact, which is academic impact. Okay, mainly citation. Okay, who cite this particular paper. Okay, and it is also limited to the database or indexing database that gather, okay, the citation number. Okay, if it's Scopus and only from Scopus citation. Okay, if it's from Web of Science, it is citation gathered by that particular Web of Science database. Yeah, and also because it is more on academic, kind of reflecting impact for the articles, okay, for the research output. It doesn't reflect commercial or societal impact, which has giving impact, yeah, to the arts and humanities research area. Because kita tahu yang Web of Science is more on STEM, okay, and also, and walaupun Scopus it is has a more weightage on social sciences, okay, but on arts and humanities it is not covered that much, yeah. And it is also not reflect educational use of these articles or these research output in terms of articles, okay, which is how much and how far that research output, okay, or the findings of the research being cited in the syllabus of certain subject area, for example, okay. And it doesn't reflect national impact in some countries and also fields, although citation count could basically gather information related to who cite whom, okay, which country cite which country, but it is on a very superficial level, yeah. Okay. So we can see that the conventional metrics, which is citation, or this particular traditional metrics are inefficient, okay, because of the limited data resources and limited coverage of citation indexes. Like macam I cakap tadi, dalam WAS and Scopus only gathered citation count on their platform only. Scopus on Scopus database and WAS on WAS database. And Google Scholar could gather more, okay, but it is not very advisable in terms of giving more quality citation, yeah, count, okay. And then young researchers are disadvantaged of this particular citation metrics because citation needs more time, okay, to be built up, okay. And then articles takes time to be indexed and so on, yeah, right. And most relevant to scholarly impact, yeah, okay, based on academia sahaja, not on the public usage, okay. This is mainly because most of the articles are under paywall or being only be able to be used, okay, or access, okay, based on subscription, okay. And then, okay, take a long time to accumulate, okay. Yeah, this is related also to the indexing method or indexing time, okay. The database takes time to index the articles that being published, yeah. All right, and not considering emerging venues of digital scholarship, for example, pattern, okay, syllabus citation, okay, other blog citation and news, okay, and focus on STEM fields, okay. It's also include not only positive citation but negative citation, although I'm not saying that negative citation is not good, okay, but okay, as long as it's being cited, we cannot compare whether, we cannot identify whether it is positive or negative, but yeah, it is include both negative and positive citation, okay. All right, okay, that's easy, okay. So Altmetrics, okay, can tell us a lot about how often, yeah, journal articles and other scholarly outputs, okay, like the data set, okay, web pages, okay, are being used and discussed around the world, yeah. Okay, this is the reason why Altmetrics has now been incorporated into researchers' website, okay, or else the institutional repositories, or the digital libraries, okay, and also journal websites and also on the journal publisher website, yeah. Okay. All right, so when we talk about about Altmetrics, okay, bila kita katakan tentang Altmetrics ni, it is interesting to know, okay, because it is being accessible by everybody, okay, through social media, through web sharing, okay, through the web, yeah, mainly, yeah. Then it is menarik untuk kita tahu who's talking about the research, okay. Dari mana mereka ni sebenarnya, in which part of the country or okay, in the world, yeah, and what are being said, yeah. It is not only quantitatively based on numbers, how many likes, how many shared, yeah, but also the what being mentioned, yeah, what being written, apa yang di comment. Contohnya dalam Twitter, it is not only about how many tweets, but apa kandungan Twitter itu sendiri, yeah. Okay, okay, this is quite a bit data ni agak lama lah, 2014. Okay, tapi ini sajalah yang saya dapat tunjukkan di sini. Dah cari-cari juga tapi tak dapat yang lebih latest, ya. Keberadaan social media, ya, dalam scholarly communication, ya, menunjukkan report di sini menunjukkan Mendeley dan Twitter adalah the largest sources for mention tentang scholarly documents, article and all, bookmarks and usage. Contohnya Mendeley and also Twitter here, ya. Okay, 521 millions of bookmarks, 2.7 million users for Mendeley, ya. By now it should have more, increase more, okay, for Twitter and also Mendeley, ya. Alright. Tapi untuk kita di Malaysia, Twitter tak banyak sangatlah digunakannya. This is the world's data lah. Twitter dalam untuk akademik, Twitter not so much, I think, but more on general matters, public tweet and all thing, yeah. Okay. Okay, the impact of alternative indicators, ya. Tadi kita ada nyatakan, saya ada nyatakan tentang conventional or traditional metrics, which is citation only covers one so impact, okay, which is academic impact sahaja. Tetapi dengan menggunakan alternative or indicators, okay, Altmetrics ni, there are few more impacts indicators. Contohnya kat sini adalah educational impacts, syllabus mention and downloads, public interest or engagement through Twitter, blog citation, arts and humanities through web mention, book citation, ya, dan juga health impact, which is review or recommendation of peer review, contohnya through F1000, okay. And then commercial impact through patent citation, early academic impact, contohnya through Mendeley readers, okay. Even jika ada lebih banyak Mendeley readers, count, okay, kebarangkalian untuk certain artikel tu mendapatkan citation yang lebih banyak pada masa akan datang, ada correlation between that based on the research, yeah. Okay, and organizational impact, contohnya policy, citation, document, and also other PDF documents, yeah. Okay. Okay, let's have a look now at advantages of Altmetrics. Okay, in terms of speed, okay, dia lebih cepat as compared to citation base, okay, and then more broader impacts, okay, and then more diversity of various output of the research, okay, seperti yang dibincangkan tadi, ya. Real-time impact and immediate feedback, okay, contohnya dalam Twitter, okay, ada feedback, ya, dalam content of the Twitter ataupun dalam chat of Facebook content and all, ya. It is not limited to content level container, ya. Contohnya macam citation dalam WAS adalah untuk WAS articles sahaja, or WAS index articles dan so on. Tapi untuk Altmetrics, okay, it doesn't include that, yeah. Okay, we can get data, yeah, or impact from Twitter, from Facebook, okay, not confined to the container. Who provide that, yeah, right? An early indicator of later scientific impacts, ya. Contohnya tadi bookmarks or Mendeley reader counts could indicate future citation, ya, increase, ya. Okay, societal impact of non-academic engagements. Okay, okay. Another one, reflect attention from wider audiences. Okay, because it is not under paywall. Okay, it is not only for subscribed articles. Yeah, and more diverse sources of impact. But it's also complement other impact data, and it is basically based open source data. Yeah, right. Okay, but Altmetrics also have limitation. Okay, as we can see from here, can we assess the beauty of Mona Lisa by counting the numbers of visitors to the museum, for example, yeah. Okay, so Altmetrics, although it is based on count, okay, quantitative data, right, but we need to be careful, okay, berhati-hati dalam penggunaannya, kerana some of the counts, so the counts, okay, right, the numbers, the quantitative indicators not basically being able to assess, ya, atau menilai sesuatu articles tu, yeah. So this is why it's also complement with qualitative data. Okay, the content of the review, the content of the tweet, the content of the comments in the shared communication in Facebook, contohnya, ya. Okay. All right, let's have a look now more on okay, limitation of Altmetrics. It is easy to manipulate and no control quality. Okay, sometimes when we talk about social media, it can be everyone, okay, in the world, and then you can put your name, or you can put the name anonymous, okay, and there is no evidence of trail, yeah, right? And then it is easy to pay someone to inflate the numbers, okay, except for certain social media or webometrics metric indicators, okay, for example, from F1000 web news, media citation, for example, it is quite controlled. But other than that, we can inflate the numbers. Yeah, even now, okay, YouTube content, Instagram also has been calling people to come in, okay, and pay people to like the pages and all. This is sort of easy manipulation and no quality control. And also accidental manipulation, okay, viral tweets, okay, articles with catchy titles or funny titles may get more attention, okay. And then the lecturers who's promoting their own works to the students might get likes, okay, might generate likes and attention to their own impact, yeah, of the articles or research output, yeah. And also it reflects the citation of bias subset, okay, of users, okay. For example, younger users are more likely to use social media website rather than the more senior, yeah, professors, yeah. Other than that, Altmetrics lack of standard definition, although, okay, NISO, okay, has come out with a standard definition of the term that being used, okay, to reflect metrics or impact. Okay, like just now when I mentioned about usage, yeah, mentioned, okay, download, okay, that is several terms that being used in a standard in a standard way and definition, okay, to reflect the group of metrics indicators, yeah, Altmetric indicators. Okay, it is not normalized. Okay, it is also happen with bibliometrics just now when Prof Zu cakap tentang okay, Altmetrics, bibliometrics or citation data need to be normalized because okay, different field would have different level of citation numbers, something like that. Yeah, so it is also the same with Altmetrics. And Altmetrics are time dependent. Okay, maybe current works will get more Altmetrics attention, okay, and engagement, but the old works, okay, if it's not being published or not being again republicized through social media, it won't get any Altmetric attention. Yeah. And Altmetric have known tracking issues. For example, here. Altmetrics work best with DOI, Digital Object Identifier, but one of the Altmetrics aggregator, which is PlumX, okay, that is not using DOI, but instead using URL, okay. So it has a different way of gathering the tracking the information, okay, based on Altmetrics aggregator, yeah. Okay, okay. How Altmetric works, yeah. Okay. The concept of Altmetrics, okay, it is data that sourced or gathered from the internet, okay, and that tells anyone, okay, who is discussing the research output, the research work or the research output through online platform, yeah. How often they are doing that and how many in what context, yeah. Okay. Okay, this is the concept of Altmetrics, and it could be in article level metrics, okay, which include usage data and even citation, yeah. Okay, all right. So Altmetrics works, okay, or the data is gathered, can be gathered manually, okay, from the platform, yeah. For example, ResearchGate, Metrics, Academia.edu Metrics, okay, Google Analytics, and so on. But there are also some aggregators, okay, that collect and gather this data. Okay, the main ones are, okay, Altmetrics.com, Impact Story, okay, PlumX, yeah. This is something that is not new to rakan-rakan di sini, sahabat di sini, okay, berkenaan dengan Altmetrics.com, Impact Story dan juga PlumX, ya. Okay. Tetapi jika kita cuba bandingkan ketiga-tiga aggregator ni, okay, setiap satunya ada kelebihan dan kekurangan. Oleh itu kita perlu be careful lah untuk menentukan manakah tool yang lebih bersesuaian dengan keperluan semasa ataupun keperluan institusi tersebut. Ada yang berbayar, ada yang you need to have subscription on that, yeah. Right. Okay, let's have a look quite briefly, yeah, on each of these. I know that some of you might have prior knowledge about this, okay, but this is just a brief on Altmetrics aggregator, ya. Pertamanya Altmetrics.com yang digambarkan dengan donat tu kan, okay, colorful donut tu. Then you can see the numbers of mention in blogs, Twitters, news outlet, okay, dalam diagram ya, Google Plus, okay, video uploaders, Facebook pages, Wikipedia pages, ya. Okay, and Altmetrics.com, they gathers article level metrics for papers, okay, and provide Altmetrics data for publishers, okay, institution and researcher. Altmetrics.com requires subscription, tapi ada juga yang freely available tools, okay, which is we call it Altmetrics bookmarklets, ya. Contoh Altmetric widgets, ya, widgets ni dalam Nature ada, ya, dalam journal Nature. Yeah. Okay, this is from altmetrics.com website, which is being used to monitor the research, monitor the reach of the scholarly content, of that particular research work. Okay. Based on altmetrics.com, there are 4 categories of level of altmetrics. Matrix 1, level 1, which is focused of dalam individual scholarly contribution. Okay, level 2, focus on venues that produce the individual scholarly contribution. Level 3, focus on output over time. And level 4, focus on groups ataupun institution ataupun country level. Contohnya dalam sini snapshot of the altmetrics.com ni, dia ada overall insight, which is the highlights. Okay, this is the research output. This is the timeline, the demographic, mention score, and journals level. Okay. Also, attention will be given to the social media, policy and pattern, news and blog, and also academic resources and others. Okay. Okay, so the research output that being gathered, okay, by altmetrics.com, books, book chapters, articles, okay, the academic kind of research output, presentation, okay, reviews, okay, data set, grey literature, okay, and clinical trials. Okay, some of these are basically being gathered by conventional indexing databases in WAS and Scopus. Some of the resources are not. For example, macam reports and reviews, grey literature, data set. Okay, but data set, it can be also has some in WAS and Scopus. Okay, so there is it's a mix between resources that normally being used in citation databases. Okay. And also data sources where this metrics, okay, count or data, okay, qualitative and quantitatively coming from adalah daripada news stories, blog, or the social media, and also from the web, okay, also which is Wikipedia, Reddit, LinkedIn, okay, Pinterest, okay, right, for example, Okay, this is Bookmarklets, the free version of Altmetrics, where you can include, okay, the donut too, okay, in article level, right. Okay, this is also Altmetrics Bookmarklets free version, okay, in Wiley online library, okay, and this is Altmetrics Explorer, which is a subscription-based version, Okay, it gives you real-time update and search and filter, email alerts, export data, summarize and visualization, and API output. It is some kind lebih kurang apa yang boleh apa yang di-offer oleh other subscription database, contohnya WAS and Scopus, but includes, okay, of course, the citation, the alternative indicators, okay. The other one is impact story, okay, the aggregator, which gather Altmetric information, okay, for various research outputs, okay, including the traditional ones, journal, okay, like for journal articles, okay, and also juga untuk blog post, data set, and software, okay. It can be used to build a profile that showcases the impact of the research output based on one particular or individual researcher, Okay, we can use a free 3-day trials version, but for longer usage, there is some amount of payment that needs to be done, okay. But librarians can request a free account for demonstration purpose, impact story. This is example of impact story of one particular professor, Ethan White. Okay, we can have here overview of the achievements, okay, and then the timeline and also the publication, right. Okay. The other one is Plum X, okay, which is not new for the librarians, I believe, yeah, which collects impact metrics in 5 categories, okay, the captures, the usage, citation, also, yeah, mention and social media, okay, for a number of different output or sources, documents, yeah, okay. Journal articles, book, videos, presentation, data set, and so on. Yeah. Alright. Okay, Plum X collects metrics for individuals and also for groups of people, departments. Okay. And the icon is like the flower there. Yeah. Okay. Which could be included in the when you subscribe to, yeah, include in your library website. Yeah. Okay, this is the example or the screenshot of plumanalytics.com, yeah, where it gives you usage, captures, mention, social media, and citation metrics of data. Yeah. Okay, any questions related to Altmetrics so far on what is it, why it is matters, okay, how it works, before I come into the some evidences that related to Altmetrics, empirical evidence related to Altmetrics. Ada tak soalan?
Soalan negara tengah simpan kat ujung, nanti kita ada sesi soal jawab.
Alright, okay, tak apa. Okay, kita teruskan dulu. Ini adalah berkenaan dengan empirical evidence from research that has been conducted. Okay, papers that has been published berkenaan dengan Altmetrics. Contohnya kat sini, what are the correlation between Altmetrics and citation? Okay. Based on Sat and Tewal, okay, in 2014, since 2014, yeah, there always a positive correlation between citation and Altmetrics count, indicating that it is not random. Yeah, some research has been conducting and gathering the data and providing a report, okay, showing that there are positive correlation, okay, between metrics, okay, data and also citation. Yeah. The other one, early impact, okay, which reflected in Mendeley readers. Okay, bila saya katakan tadi data berkenaan dengan Mendeley readers, how many being mentioned in how many account in Mendeley readers can provide actually early impacts, okay, which indicating this particular article might be getting more citation in the future. Okay, it has been reported in several research, okay, based on these references. Yeah. Okay, tweets, okay, tend to have a very weakly correlation with citation. Okay, right. So tadi kita nampakkan citation and Altmetric indicator ada positive correlation. Okay, but tweets has weakly correlation with citation. Okay, this is also being reported in several articles. Okay, right. Okay, and then social impacts. Okay, many indicators correlate significantly and positively, okay, with citation count for PubMed articles, but are too rare to be used to evaluate typical articles. Okay, macam contohnya Facebook wall post, Google Plus, LinkedIn, okay, and also blogs. Yeah, ada menunjukkan citation impact. Okay, social impacts. Okay, particularly confined to PubMed articles. Okay, all right. Health indicators have substantial value, okay, but are only available for minority of articles. Okay, For example, here F1000 judge ratings correlate significantly and positively with citation. Okay, but it is not for ecology articles. Okay, based on certain field, yeah, research area. Okay, okay, and citation in NICE clinical guidelines correlate with academic citation. Adalah sedikit impact on the health, to show the health impacts. Yeah, okay. For arts humanities impacts, okay, several indicators correlate significantly with traditional citation and are particularly suitable for arts and humanities research. Okay, but it is a bit tricky together because it needs to to use certain or specific or specialized tools or apps, yeah, to do that. Yeah, contohnya kat sini Google Book Citation, WorldCat.org Library Holdings, Amazon Book Reviews. Okay, it needs specific tools, okay, or algorithm to gather the data. Yeah, that's why it's a bit tricky to report. Okay, to gather the data. Okay, other alternative scholarly impact. Okay, Google Scholar, Microsoft Academic, Dimension.ai, and ResearchGate. Okay, all Harvard citation from the web and report citation count. Okay, it could reflect national contribution. Okay, for the research, which WAS and Scopus would not be able to do. Okay, yeah, okay, and can also identify early citation. Okay, better than WAS and Scopus. Yeah, and then commercial impact based on patterns. Yeah, it is weakly correlate with academic citation, but also it is not appropriate in many subject areas. That because not many areas are likely to have patterns, yeah, only certain subject areas. Yeah. Okay, educational impact, which is mentioned in syllabus. Okay, it is basically based on online syllabus mentioned. Okay, using Google queries. Okay, in syllabus knowledge source. Okay, but this is also again not very easy to gather because of yes, only certain platform on certain platform, on only a certain algorithm or tools that be able to use to gather the data. Yeah, but it correlates, yeah, significantly and positively with WAS citation to the articles. Yeah, related to that. Other impacts, okay, which is general impact on how often the documents is mentioned on the general web. Yeah, it can be content analysis for small scale analysis. Yeah, web mention contohnya. Yeah, policy and general impacts adalah sedikit, ya, impacts being reported. Okay, to show other impacts. Yeah, based on previous studies conducted. Yeah, right. Okay, so the summary of this empirical evidence, yeah. Okay, many alternative indicators correlate with citation, yeah. So it is not random; it is being tested, and it's reported as there are correlation between citation and also alternative indicator. Okay, the best thing is that Mendeley, okay, is good, okay, or the best or the fantastic one for early impact, yeah, which is can be used to possibly increase, okay, the citation of one particular articles. Okay, and Twitter is very weak; it's not suitable for evaluation. Yeah, okay, and a range of other alternative indicators are rare, yeah. But not for Mendeley and Twitter. Okay, all right. Okay. Okay. So Twitter can be used for publicity or online attention, and syllabus mention can be used for educational impact, right? Okay. 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 This is the part on what are the roles of librarians. Okay, when it comes to the new research evaluation matrix, which is Altmetrics. Yeah. Okay, role of librarians. Okay, I gathered this information basically from those website here, altmetrics.com, the ebook, okay, which is published in 2016, which is quite old, okay, altmetrics.com blog, and also from ala.org. Yeah. Okay, the roles of librarians in Altmetrics journey, okay, is to be an expert, okay, same as when it comes to bibliometrics, okay, because bibliometrics indicators and Altmetric indicators should be coming hand in hand, yeah, okay, not one, it should be complement, okay, with each other, not one as more useful than the other, okay, right. Okay, so the roles of librarians as being an expert, okay, right, be an advocator, okay, and then making collection development decision and managing institutional repositories. Let's have a look at each of these, okay. Be an expert, okay. In order to be an expert on Altmetrics, okay, the librarians, okay, need to get familiar with the practical application of metrics for researchers and professional staff in the institution. Okay, get more knowledge, okay, on what is Altmetrics, what it can be, what can it do, okay, what is the advantages and disadvantages, what needs to be look into, okay, when it comes to bibliometrics evaluation, Altmetrics evaluation and all. Yeah, it can be done through following the Altmetric hashtag in this discussion on Twitter, okay, and get some trainings from altmetrics.com, okay, or the aggregators, yeah. And so on, yeah. Be familiar with the tools available, okay, because the librarian will be the person in charge, or the person, the resource persons, yeah, for the researchers and for the students, okay, when it comes to get more information on what is Altmetrics, yeah. Okay, right. The other one is to be an advocator, right? Right. This could be done through creating awareness raising campaign on what is Altmetrics, yeah, to the campus-wide communities, yeah, to the faculties, okay, to the senior management maybe, and then to the students, okay, and engaging with these stakeholders, okay, and have a discussion related to what might be useful metric levels for Altmetrics, indicators level for the Altmetrics, for example, yeah. And then embed the Altmetrics training in the existing programs. We know that librarians are conducting various trainings to the campus community, yeah. Okay, when doing that, okay, you might include, yeah, including Altmetrics training to the lecturers, to the students, okay, postgraduate students, okay, maybe undergraduate students, okay, in your digital literacy sessions, in your bibliometric session, okay, and so on, yeah, in research evaluation session, for example, yeah. Okay, right. Other than that, okay, the one that I mentioned just now, lebih kepada outreach or campaign that are actively, yeah, being conducted to the campus-wide, to the departments, to the faculties, to the researchers and to the students, okay. But there are one way of doing that, which we call it passive outreach, which using or creating library web pages or library guides, okay, to inform the users, yeah, about Altmetrics, okay. Contohnya creating a library guides for easy to understand documents or information related to Altmetrics, step-by-step guides for using Altmetric Explorer, for example. It could be targeted to a certain faculty or certain research field and so on. Yeah. Okay, this is one example that I can find out from University Malaya library guide on Altmetrics. Yeah, I believe that other libraries also have this. Yeah. All right, and be an advocator. Okay, this is quite challenging, this one. Yeah, as a champion or the expert or champion of Altmetrics, okay, librarians, okay, instead of becoming people that giving informations, giving how to guide on Altmetrics, a librarian could be an adopter. Okay, to use and become the change agents of Altmetrics. Yeah, this is quite difficult, I think, at this point. I'm not so sure about how it could be practiced, okay, in the current situations. Okay, contohnya macam ni ya, Altmetrics in your own using Altmetrics, okay, in a showcase of the Altmetrics on yourself. Yeah, show your impact story, maybe creating the impact story of the librarians. Okay, be active in the LinkedIn. Okay, to show the impact of Altmetrics. Okay, then showcase this to the users. Okay. But the one that stated here, Altmetrics in your own promotion and tenure materials and discuss their level value in your relevant promotion and tenure community. It is a bit more aggressive, I think, at this point, which is maybe not suitable for Malaysian context. Okay, but this is based on altmetrics.com. Yeah, all right. Okay, so the other one is making collection decision, making collection development decision. Yeah, okay. This diagram is basically shows the usefulness of the by discipline. Okay, of articles. Okay, resources for collection development. Yeah. Usefulness or by output type, books, journal articles, data. Okay, usefulness of for understanding various influence type, long term, real world, or impact, or popularity. Okay, and then the normal, the green one, okay, is the conventional or traditional metrics, which is journal impact factor and citation count. Okay, the red one here is the alternative metrics, usage statistic and Altmetrics. Yeah, as you can see here, sciences. Okay, the darker the column indicating extremely useful. Okay, and the lightest one are not useful at all. So from sciences, okay, you can see that journal impact factor is the most extremely useful. Okay, but for social science and art and humanities, you can see it is more useful to use Altmetrics. Yeah, usage statistic and also Altmetrics indicators. Yes. Okay, same goes for type. Okay, type of documents or resources. Okay, for articles. Okay. Citation count and Altmetrics are extremely useful. Okay, but recently published work more towards Altmetrics indicator, right? And then various types of influence. Okay, for impact. Okay, right, slightly colored. Darker color of the column too, it is on my Altmetrics, and extremely useful for popularity other than okay, but for long-term influence, it's still on citation counts. Yeah, right. This is why alternative indicators, Altmetrics, okay, and also bibliometrics come hand in hand. Yeah, to show both impacts. Yeah. Alright. Other than that, role of librarians in managing institutional repositories by embedding Altmetrics services with the open access platform, okay, institutional repositories and also digital libraries, and educating researchers on research data metrics. Okay, this could be done through embedding the donut of the altmetrics.com, okay, to the institutional repositories, okay, and promote open access, right? And green open access IR, yeah. Okay, this is an example, all right, of putting or embedding Altmetrics donut here in the institutional repositories, yeah. Okay, right. This is another one in digital libraries where altmetrics.com okay, indicators, okay, is being embedded in this particular okay, platform, yeah. Okay, so as conclusion, yeah, right, alternative indicators are useful for informal impact evaluation, okay, in which the target audience are not academics, okay, right. And Mendeley is useful for early evaluation that could predict more citation, right, count. And then Altmetrics always limited in scope, okay, bias, and probably not removing national biases in Scopus and WOS, okay. For this point, Altmetrics and bibliometrics always have limitations and advantages that could be used carefully, yeah, right, by the evaluator or assessor, yeah, right. Okay, Altmetrics cannot be used for formal evaluation, okay, and it is basically suitable for self-monitoring, okay, and it gives limited insight into types of impact, yeah, also, yeah, it's not, although the impact could be more on societal impact, okay, but it also have limitation, yeah. Okay, right, Altmetrics are complements, again, yeah, for traditional metrics, not a replacement. This is important, yeah. It has several advantages over citation, okay, but okay, it is not a formal way of doing assessment, yeah. Okay, Altmetrics are quicker to accumulate, okay, which more suitable for non-scholarly attention and influence of research output. Okay, okay, but Altmetrics cannot tell us about about the quality of research. Yeah, citation can do that. Yeah, right. Altmetrics data can occasionally predict later citation. Okay, for example, Mendeley reader count just now. And we need both kinds of metrics, both Altmetrics and bibliometrics, to get full pictures of research value. Yeah. Okay. This is my conclusion. Yeah. Right. And this is some of the activity. Only one activity. If you could put some information. Okay, rakan-rakan semua. Jika boleh berikan sedikit input untuk share what are the library activities, your library activities when it comes to Altmetrics. Okay, using this one, Padlet. Okay, you might be able to give some introductions, okay, of your library. Okay, and then a brief one. Okay, and then share the library activities that being conducted. Okay, related to Altmetrics. Right. Okay, right, that's all from me, and this is later on will be the Q&A session. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, itu tadi penerangan panjang dan lebar serta teknikal ya daripada Prof. Madya Dr. Hidawati. Sangat menarik ya, bagi saya ianya menarik dan ianya memberi peluang kepada pustakawan untuk menunjukkan kehebatan pustakawan dalam bidang altmetric. Kalau bibliometrik ya, pagi tadi yang Prof Zuraidah sampaikan tu juga kita kena menjadi champion, tetapi juga altmetric juga kita harus memahami dan menjadi champion supaya kita boleh membimbing penyelidik seperti kata Prof Syahir pagi tadi ya. They don't know much but we should teach them on altmetrics juga ya. Menarik sebab saya kira altmetrics ini adalah satu kaedah yang menembusi Werosign dan Scopus ya. Sebab itu adalah orang kata sangat eksklusif, berbayar dan sebagainya. Altmetrics ya memberi kita satu saya lihat ia sebagai something in future because it relates to the openness of information. Bagaimana kita mengira impact itu secara lebih luas ya, Doktor, berbanding Scopus dan website. Jadi saya buka pada soalannya, tapi sebelum saya buka soalan kepada yang lain, saya ingin bertanya juga ya mengenai beberapa soalannya mengenai altmetrics ni ya. Pertama Doktor, saya lihat ya kita ada WAS dan Scopus sebagai satu daripada tools untuk bibliometrik yang sangat saya rasa sangat mantap lah ya, mantap dan dipercayai ya, sangat dipercayai. Kita juga ada untuk measure altmetrics seperti Doktor cakap tadi, altmetric.com, dan juga saya rasa kita ada impact story, kita ada size card ya. So there are so many saya rasa ya tools untuk kita gunakan bagi mengukur altmetrics ya. Jadi saya rasa how reliable can it be ya, or these sources ya, bagi memberi indicator on the impact ataupun quality of papers or resources yang diterbitkan itu ya. Dan adakah contohnya altmetrics.com itu diiktiraf oleh universiti-universiti, contohnya kalau mungkin doktor mengetahui lebih ya, adakah altmetrics.com ini diambil kira bagi universiti-universiti atau organisasi antarabangsa ya, sebagai kayu ukur bagi altmetrics? Itu soalan saya, Doktor.
Okey, terima kasih Puan Razia. Okey, saya cuba jawab ya. Okey, in terms of quality, jika kita bandingkan bibliometrics based on citation ya, bibliometrics data based on citation daripada indexing databases like Scopus and WAS ya, memang Scopus and WAS adalah lebih in terms of quality memang terjamin lah ya. Because dia gathered the data from articles that being indexed by them, and the citation evolves around the articles that being indexed by them juga. Okay? Alright. Tapi Altmetrics ni, tetapi citation count tu dia citation analysis only confined to the impact of the academic world. Okay, academic world sahaja. Okay, of that particular articles, of that particular conference proceeding, conference article for example, yeah, book chapters. Okay, tapi kalau kita nak katakan tentang impact of the societal impact, yeah, how far the research output is being used dalam developing policy documents, kita tak boleh nampak unless it is being cited somewhere, yeah. Okay, so this is when it comes to Altmetrics, alternative metrics. Okay, dan kita juga faham yang bibliometrics, okay, citation analysis ni only for academics, okay, but Altmetrics is more on genre, more
lebih luas ya.
Lebih luas lah, ataupun dia capture real time impact ya, for that, ya. And then kita tahu, okay, sebenarnya nak cakap, sebenarnya kita tahu yang was and Scopus, okay, was especially lebih cenderung ataupun lebih cover STEM, research field, okay. Arts and humanities, social sciences are less, more or less, ya, less, lebih adalah kurang coverage-nya dalam was particularly. So and then the output of this particular research area is not only articles, okay. Dalam social sciences and arts and humanities, dia ada the research output bukan hanya articles. Okay, it could be other in other formats, ya. Dia ada arts, creative arts, documents, again dia ada music notes and all, something like that. Okay, so dia tak cover dalam was and juga Scopus. So dengan adanya alternatif, it could be bolehlah to show, boleh menunjukkan indicators of the impact of that particular research output tu. Macam tu. Ya.
Okay, saya bacakan di chat ya. Ada satu komen daripada siapa ni? R nama dia. Tak pasti siapa, tapi dia maklumkan bahawa menurut pendapat Dr. Nur Hidawati, adakah Altmetrics boleh menjadi faktor in predicting research impact? Seperti kita sedia maklum, data Altmetrics dikumpul melalui social web, ada kemungkinan takut jadi bias dan tak transparent dan sebagainya. Ini soalan daripada Cik Nurzaini, ya. Okay. Doktor boleh komen sikit, ya?
Alright, yang kita nyatakan tadi, yang I nyatakan tadi boleh menjadi predicting the research impact tu hanya satu tadi, which is based on the empirical evidence yang I tunjukkan tadi. Numbers of Mendeley readers, okay, boleh menjadi possibly could predict the increase of citation. Okay, maksudnya macam kalau artikel tu dah ada lebih banyak count, okay, dalam Mendeley reader atau masukkan dalam bookmark, okay, of Mendeley reader, okay, it could somehow predict, okay, the increase of citation later on. Bolehlah, tapi yang lain-lain tu tak dinyatakan dalam empirical evidence tadi. Yang ada hanyalah apa tadi, Mendeley reader. Okay. Boleh predict lah, mungkin artikel yang dah tersenarai ataupun terlebih banyak dapat reader dalam Mendeley reader tu, mungkin akan lebih dapat banyak citation in future. Maksudnya macam tu. Because people dah baca and then people might be citing that documents. Itu je dah logiknya.
Okay.
Other than that, not sure.
Okay. Terima kasih, Doktor. Ada lagi soalan lain kepada peserta?
Assalamualaikum, Doktor.
Waalaikumsalam.
Saya Arina dari USM. Nak tahu yang Doktor tunjukkan tadi diagram tentang decision for collection development.
Oh, okay.
Boleh saya tahu dia punya daripada source mana, Doktor? Nak rujuk.
Nak rujuk yang ni. Ini daripada buku. Kalau tak silap yang daripada altmetrics.com tadi. Yang ini ya, tunjuk dia, kalau tak silap it's coming from here. This one. Boleh tahu?
E-books ya? Okay.
E-books
ni saya.
Altmetrics.com.
Okay. Terima kasih.
Okay, sama.
Okay. Ada soalan lain daripada peserta? Tak ada. Okay, saya nak tanya lagi lah, Doktor. Ya, saya ada terbaca yang mengatakan bahawa a few journal titles also include Altmetrics dalam dalam artikel-artikel dan dalam collection journal tersebut. Contohnya macam Wiley, Springer, dia lah masukkan. Dia bagi tahu berapa impact factor, berapa Altmetrics factor dia. Jadi saya rasa ini menarik sebab ianya adalah satu tarikan kepada penyelidik untuk menulis di jurnal-jurnal berkenaan. Jadi sebagai librarian, saya rasa kita saya rasa wajar kita mengetahui, memastikan apakah jurnal-jurnal titles yang ada impact factornya, ada Altmetrics-nya untuk kita advocate kepada penyelidik. Saya rasa wajar kita mengambil langkah seperti itu ya doktor, sebab mungkin dah ada jurnal-jurnal yang masukkan Altmetrics dalam artikel-artikel dalam koleksi jurnal mereka.
Ya, betul. Sebenarnya jurnal-jurnal ni ataupun publisher ni dah bekerjasama dengan Altmetrics.com.
Okey, ya.
Jadi tak mustahil selepas ini bukan saja Web of Science, Scopus, mungkin Altmetrics.com akan jadi one of the platform yang university akan gunakan untuk supplementary lah of the normal or conventional or traditional research evaluation. Sebenarnya kalau librarian sendiri nak masukkan that particular widgets ataupun bookmarklet tu, data tentang Altmetrics of setiap resources dalam institutional repository, boleh gunakan Altmetrics.com. Boleh sebenarnya. I tak sure, sebab tu I tanya juga dalam last activity tu yang I tanyakan, adakah what is the status ataupun please share on what are the things that librarians have done, library has done related to Altmetrics. Okay, other than library guides, ada tak widget dimasukkan dalam institutional repository, okay, ataupun library website macam tu. Itulah ada status, the current status.
Okay. Ada soalan lagi doktor daripada Puan Siti Sumaisan. Soalannya, do you anticipate librarians in Malaysia will further their studies in data analytics in future? Soalan baik ni untuk masa depan librarian ya.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. I rasa it is going to be towards that lah. Yep.
Yeah. Sebab saya rasa banyak perkara yang kena dipelajari mengenai
from time to time. Betul.
Yes, it changes a lot now kan. Dulu kita ada hanya 2, tapi sekarang kita ada Altmetrics dan kita tak tahu apa lagi akan ada pada masa hadapan ya.
Yes.
Okay, any questions daripada peserta? Nampaknya kita ada banyak benda yang kita nak belajar, ada banyak benda kita nak buat sebenarnya sebagai librarian ya. So but it's very interesting actually ya.
Mungkin Puan Norazia mungkin ada librarian yang nak share sedikit tentang apa yang library telah buat berkenaan dengan Altmetrics ni. Mungkin ada yang ingin berkongsi, tak nak tulis dekat dalam Padlets tu, mungkin nak cakapkan aja kat sini pun okey je.
Okey, ada tak yang nak share? Saya nampak tadi dia ada dia punya apa tu dah ada yang Altmetrics tu.
Itu je I terjumpa. I tak mencari details sangat.
Ada yang nak share?
Tak dengar ke suara saya?
Okey, Puan Azhar.
Okey, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Prof Hidayati. Okey, Hidawati. Okey, untuk tadi dekat page yang last sekali untuk introduce tu, saya Nur Azhar dari USIM. Okey, untuk share library punya inisiatif yang related dengan Altmetrics, kalau boleh saya share sikit lah. Petang kalau senyap je semua memang takut terlelap kan. Okey, untuk dekat USIM related dengan Altmetrics ni, bila kami mulakan kami punya inisiatif untuk open access punya inisiatif, memang kita relatekan dengan Altmetrics ni lah. Maknanya kita galakkan supaya pensyarah-pensyarah researcher submit dia punya bahan-bahan penulisan dia dalam kita punya open access repository. So repository penyelidikan kami panggil. Jadi yang itu bila kita masukkan dan kita tunjukkan bila kita buat kita punya sesi town hall dengan pensyarah, kita tunjukkanlah macam mana kami punya platform guna di Space Crease. Jadi yang situ dia boleh tengoklah dia punya Altmetrics dia memang ada count dekat setiap artikel tu, nanti dia boleh tengok dia punya donat tu lah, berapa banyak subscribe dekat mana apa semua, sebab yang tu percuma. So bila kita gunakan di Space Crease tu memang Altmetrics pun benarkan kita untuk maknanya kita macam bekerjasama lah dengan altmetrics.com tu untuk dia beri kita kebenaran untuk gunakan lah. Jadi boleh nampak lah dia punya donat tu kalau siapa yang ada banyak disentuh dekat dalam Twitter ke, dalam Instagram ke, boleh nampak lah dia punya donat tu adalah color-color dia berlainan kan. Di segi itulah. Jadi cuma dari sudut nak mengajarkan kepada ni, nak mengajak supaya researchers ni supaya dia cite, supaya dia cerita tentang bahan-bahan rujukan, bahan penulisan rakan-rakan yang lain dalam media sosial ni lah Prof, yang mungkin kurang sikit, sebab biasa dia mungkin cite dalam artikel-artikel jurnal yang lain, tapi jarang orang nak cerita macam today I read this article, nice article about this. Mungkin dia tak adalah tweet kan, macam tu kan. Jadi bila macam tu jumlah dia mungkin tak begitu banyak. Jadi sebab mungkin juga among researchers yang mana aware mungkin agak aktif dekat Instagram, Facebook dan juga media sosial yang lain kan. Tapi yang dah berusia mungkin agak kurang aktif dalam media sosial tu, dan mungkin kurang yakin juga untuk kongsikan, dan dia merasa tak penting dengan Altmetrics ni sebab dia bukan macam Scopus, WAS yang diindeks, yang dikira dalam MyRA. Jadi macam mana tu Prof kalau nak menarik perhatian researcher untuk lebih willing say something lah about kawan-kawan punya artikel yang mana-mana yang dirujuk dan yang dibaca tu.
Itu I rasa okay. Pertama sekali Puan Azhar, okay, it's a good sharing lah berkenaan dengan to include Altmetrics dalam di space di Space Crease tu platform tu, because it is available kan. Mungkin ada yang dah guna di space tapi mungkin the old version tu mungkin tak ada lah ya.
Di space, sebab yang Crease tu memang untuk research, memang current research punya ni.
Okay, alright. Tapi when it comes to encouraging researchers to include actively involve in social media platform related to their research work tu memang perlukan awareness lah sebenarnya. Awareness in terms of discussing their research work dalam social media. Mungkin melibatkan subject area jugalah. Mungkin subject area itu terlalu teknikal, mungkin dia rasa susah dia nak share, something like that. Mungkin lebih kepada social sciences yang lebih dekat dengan public, okay, like psychology, mental health, itu lebih cenderung lah kita nak guna social media kan. Tapi other than that, mungkin yang lebih scientific tu mungkin susah sikit because dia ada certain ataupun reader ataupun people yang akan tak tahulah jargon-jargon yang digunakan tu. Tu memang nak kena lebih kepada awareness and how to promote your research, okay, from technical terms, jargons tu, technical jargon research area jargons tu to more perkataan-perkataan yang lebih sesuai kepada wider audience tu, itu memang kita mungkin researcher perlu sedikit pendedahan tentang tu.
Okay, terus soalan nombor 1, be an expert.
Be an expert,
Be an expert. Ya. Saya percaya yang kalau kita expert, dia akan percaya dengan apa yang kita akan tunjukkan lah. Okey, saya rasa ada lagi soalan pada peserta yang lain? Kalau tak ada, saya minta doktor rumuskan sedikitlah mengenai topik kita hari ini.
Okey, alright. Okey, baiklah. Sebagai rumusan tadi, saya nak mention again lah. Sama juga dengan apa yang Dr. Prof. Zuraidah nyatakan, Prof. Zu nyatakan tadi berkenaan dengan bibliometrics. Okay. Dia adalah satu indikator tapi tak boleh terlalu bergantung kepada bibliometrics. Okay. Sebab dia ada limitation kan. Sama juga dengan Altmetrics. Okay. Dia tak boleh bergantung sahaja dengan Altmetrics. Okay. Bibliometrics and Altmetrics should come hand in hand. Okay. Kerana dia punya indicators adalah berlainan, source of documents that being assessed dinilai adalah berlainan, dan untuk setiap research field ada mainkan peranannya, either Altmetrics dan juga bibliometrics. And librarian, okay, perlu memainkan peranan, okay, kalau nak berikan nasihat ataupun atau memberikan nasihat ataupun apa yang kita cakap, recommendation to the researchers, okay, should include both lah bibliometrics and also Altmetrics. Yeah.
Okey doktor, terima kasih banyak kepada Yang Berusaha Profesor Madya Dr. Nur Hidawati Abdullah atas perkongsian tersebut. Saya rasakan the more we learn, the more we know that we don't know a lot more kan. Jadi bila saya tengok tu, wah, saya kata there's a lot more to learn sebenarnya ya. So saya harapkan semua pustakawan, tim ketua-ketua pustakawan, tim majalah pustakawan dapat explore this field dan be an expert, be an advocate to Altmetrics yang saya lihat juga boleh menunjukkan ke kita pustakawan mempunyai satu kemahiran yang tak ada pada profession yang lain Itu saya ucapkan terima kasih sekali lagi kepada Profesor Madya Nur Hidawati bagi pihak urus dia atas perkongsian yang hebat, sangat teknikal sangat menarik pada saya dan kita harapkan kita dapat jumpa lagi doktor berkongsi ilmu lagi insya-Allah. Okay, terima kasih sekali lagi dan saya serahkan majlis seterusnya kepada pengacara majlis. Silakan.
Terima kasih diucapkan kepada Yang Berusaha Profesor Madya Dr. Nur Hidawati binti Abdullah di atas perkongsian sebentar tadi. Majlis juga mengucapkan terima kasih kepada moderator Puan Raziah binti Syahrudin. Para hadirin yang dihormati, mohon para hadirin mengaktifkan kamera masing-masing untuk sesi bergambar sebagai tanda kenang-kenangan. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okey, boleh tunjukkan thumbs up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ucapan terima kasih di atas kerjasama semua. Untuk makluman, sesi keempat akan bermula jam 3.45 petang. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih banyak, Prof.
Terima kasih, Prof.
Terima kasih, very fruitful.
Yes. Very informative.
Informative, comprehensive. Sampai tak tahu nak tanya lah. Semua dah ada information kat situ.
Bukan tak tahu nak tanya, banyaknya. Nak belajar benda baru.
Banyak benda baru.
Terima kasih, Doktor.
Thank you, Doktor.
Tak ada exam.
Sama-sama.